Now let's talk about the 4A title game. For those highlights, let's head over to Jake Garcia again.
A matchup between an unstoppable offense and an immovable defense in the 4A state title game ends in a way that football purists would appreciate. Defense wins championships, and for Mica Mountain out of Tucson, that means a first state championship in school history. This team fielded its first varsity program just 2 years ago, and now they're the best team in 4A. Storybook season gets even better. Their head coach, Pat Nugent, considering retiring after the season, now he gets to go out on top. First ever meeting between Arizona College Prep out of Chandler and Mica Mountain from down south. Both schools looking for their first state titles. Mica Mountain set the tone from the start. Bolts march right down the field and cap the drive with Josiah Thornwell. Untouched into the end zone, Mica Mountain would then score one play into its next drive. In the blink of an eye, it's 14-0. AZ College Prep trying to climb out of a hole, but the Mica defense is stingy, and you can't spell stingy without sting. Broden Schmidt becomes Broden Hit. He lays the boom and breaks up a potential touchdown grab. Receiver would be okay. Knights more than okay a few plays later. Tyler Loader gets the toss on 3rd and 10. He picks up the first down and a whole lot more. 19-yard score to cut it to a 7-point game. But the Bolts controlled the rest of the half, and on this drive, it was the Thornwell show. His second rushing touchdown of the day to make it 21-7. Bolts then take to the air on their next possession. Jaden Thorson, deep shot to Riley Carson, who beats man coverage. Carson cruises in from 53 yards, 28-7 game at the break. The Knights would not go down without a fight. They open the third quarter with a fake punt that gains 44 yards. It will lead to a touchdown later in the drive. It's down to a 2-score deficit. Mica Mountain puts the game out of reach with the run game. Josiah Thornwell, a thorn in the side of the Knights all night long. 2 more second half touchdowns has him counting on his hand his total for the game. Let's see it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them to cap off his high school career in style. Mica Mountain at the top of the mountain, 42-13 to win the 4A state championship. Undefeated season, first state title in program history. How do you even begin to process just the emotions of tonight?
Man, what an unbelievable year. Just, you know, third year of varsity football. These kids worked their tail off, came to our school. You got 31 seniors that lost in the state semifinal, and we were a dominant football team all year long.
We felt disrespected when they called us Mica Mountain. Like, is it Michael Parsons or Mica Parsons, right? So, I mean, we kind of use it as like, these guys are good, but we're better. Honestly, we're better. Just in all cylinders of the game.
To go out like that, 4 touchdowns, is that kind of how you drew it up?
Not exactly, but it's an amazing feeling, surreal feeling.
How does a program go from first ever varsity season a few years ago to best team in 4A?
The staff at Mica Mountain, I mean, they believed in us, and we wouldn't be here without any of those people. So I can thank everyone at the school for what they've done for us.
It's emotional, you know, because I worked a long time, 34 years coaching. And to go out on the top like this is pretty special because, you know, you never know what's going to happen next week. And to know I'm bringing the title home with this coaching staff and these players is pretty special.
Hey, congrats to Mica Mountain, but what a season for AZ College Prep and first-year head coach Steve Vaught. The Knights haven't been around long. I remember their first varsity year back in 2017. They didn't even have a field back then. Now that program will contend year in and year out.